What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, I had to touch on this subject, and it's interesting to me to see, especially on the YouTube boxing community, certain websites, how radical the fans are. A lot of fans. And it's borderline, like, ludicrous to the point where some of these fans aren't rational at all. They use no sense of logic. It's just all emotion, all emotion. Like they have some tie to the person directly, like they know him or something. Um, I'm sitting back reading comments and just different shit, and I just decided to make a comparison. Floyd Mayweather, when it comes to his interviewing or just him as a person, you got people that love him, like truly like him as a fighter and respect what he does, respect the skill at least. Then you have some people who just despise him. Every action, every move, everything he does, despicable. They're always going to find the bad. And it's that extreme for certain fighters. Pacquiao, Mayweather, just a lot of fighters where it's just that radical of a fan base. So when Mayweather takes his time and decides who he's fighting and doesn't immediately announce it, people have a problem. But when Pacquiao does it, when they're at the negotiating tables, Cotto does it. Is he going to fight Canelo? Is he going to fight Sergio? It's all good for the people who hate Mayweather and like those other fighters. Um, Another thing that I noticed is when it comes to Floyd Mayweather, a lot of people just hate him, and I don't justify everything he does. Some people try to pin that on me, but you won't be able to. And with Floyd Mayweather, they're talking about a potential Amir Khan fight. I said it. I still stand firm with that. I hope it's a hoax. I hope that fight doesn't take place. But the reason that I feel that way tends to be different than some of the things that I'm reading. Now, me, I think it's a shit fight. I've always said that since they've talked about it in the last couple of weeks to now, and I still feel that way. It's a shit fight. But the reason it's a shit fight to me is because Amir Khan hasn't done anything, especially at welterweight, let alone in his last couple of fights. But he hasn't done anything at welterweight to bypass people like Keith Thurman, Timothy Bradley, Pacquiao, and Sean Porter, even anyone that's been fighting at welterweight who has a belt or making a name for himself, Marcos Maidana included. Now, I don't see how Amir Khan, off of what performance, is getting this particular fight potentially. Now, it's not set in stone. That's my beef. That's my quarrel. It's how is someone who's not even rated at welterweight, has not stepped foot on the canvas as a welterweight, like officially, not his weigh-in weight was 147. I'm talking about a welterweight bout. The Julio Diaz bout was at a catchweight. I'm talking about a fighter who has not had a fight at welterweight. And then you add and topple with the fact that he hasn't looked good in his last couple fights, and he has two losses in there in recent fights, 2 wins, 2 losses. How is he getting this shot? If anybody from a lower weight division should be moving up and getting the shot, Danny Garcia, somebody who, against all odds, beat people he wasn't supposed to beat. Amir Khan, Eric Morales in the first fight. A lot of people didn't even know who Danny Garcia was, so naturally they went with the bigger name, Eric Morales. And he did what he did and convincingly beat him the first time, and obviously on the second time he spun him around. So that's why I don't agree with this particular fight happening. I've said it. I have nothing against Khan. It's not because he's Pakistani. It's some of the stupid shit that I read. It's because he hasn't earned it. Point blank. Especially at welterweight. He hasn't earned it at all. So what I'm reading is some people who are like debating back and forth about, oh, Pacquiao needs to fight Marquez a fifth time. Now, I want to see a Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao fight like nobody's business. I really want to see it just so we can put it to rest so we know anything can happen in the fight gang. I don't remember that many videos on YouTube, if any, that said Marcos Maidana was going to blow Adrian Broner out the water and win every single round. As far as I'm concerned, he won every single round. His punches look like they hurt Broner more than him, etc. I don't remember any prediction videos that were made prior to the fight that were that adamant that Marcos Maidana would be victorious in that fashion. Not that he would win, because that's a prediction. It's 50-50. You pick either fighter A or B. But I'm talking about in the fashion in which he won to take Adrian Broner's title. I don't remember any videos. If there is a video like that, leave it in the link so I can watch it and check the dates of when it was uploaded and stuff. But it's boxing. Anything can happen. I have my idea and take on who would win Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight, but I want to see it. So we all know that negotiating with that fight is next to impossible. Mayweather doesn't want to work with Bob Arum. Bob Arum doesn't want to budge. Pacquiao has certain demands. It's just all foobar. Now, some people are saying because they realize the Mayweather fight might not happen, which should be a priority. It's a fight we've all wanted to see for quite some time. You have to put that in the mix. But even without that, the fighters have to go on. Mayweather has to fight someone. Pacquiao has to fight someone. And those aren't logical fights based on the turmoil between the camps. Now, with Pacquiao, he has some options. He could fight Ruslan Provodnikov, who is his stablemate. They have the same trainer. And Ruslan has went on record saying he doesn't really want to fight Pacquiao. So I don't know how likely that is. Then you have Timothy Bradley. A lot of people thought Pacquiao beat him in the first fight. Some people thought it was closer. Some people thought Bradley won. That's an option. And then Marquez. Now, I see some people who hate Mayweather, and they're all for Pacquiao and Marquez 5. No doubt about it, when those two match up, they give us entertaining, thrilling fights. However, how can you be so adamant about hating Amir Khan and Mayweather? And granted, I'm not justifying this fight because I still don't like it based on Amir Khan not doing anything. You could say the glass chin or whatever, but I just think he hasn't done anything. But you're okay with seeing a fight we've seen 5 times that ended in a knockout. You're okay with seeing that Marquez now is coming off a loss to Timothy Bradley, yet you don't want to see a fresh matchup with Amir Khan and Floyd Mayweather. And like I said, styles make fights. Amir Khan possibly could give Mayweather problems with his speed. He has that Oscar De La Hoya frame where he's pretty big and lanky at welterweight. So he could give Mayweather problems. I don't know. I don't see him beating Floyd Mayweather, but anything's possible in the sport of boxing. But it's just funny to me that a lot of people will say, I hate the Amir Khan Mayweather fight. Not even for the reasons that I'm telling you, yet they're okay with seeing Marquez and Pacquiao 5. Now, I understand it. They give us good fights, and you want to see if Pacquiao can get revenge in the first fight, or the fourth fight ended in a knockout. But why are you okay with seeing a fight we've already seen 5 times, but you're not okay with seeing a fresh, new blood fight with Amir Khan and Floyd Mayweather? Now, I've explained myself. I don't want to see that based on the fact that Amir Khan hasn't earned it. But it's just funny how people are willing to take down the Amir Khan Mayweather fight for different reasons, yet they're okay with Marquez versus Manny Pacquiao. And Marquez lost his last fight to Timothy Bradley. Amir Khan has a 2-win streak at the very least. So it's just funny to hear some of the comments. Another thing is I hear Mayweather has no punching power, but Khan has a glass chin. So shouldn't that even out? Shouldn't that even the playing field? And then I'm hearing as far as the Pacquiao, a lot of the diehard Pacquiao fans are saying that Marquez was getting killed in there in the 4th fight before he landed the quote-unquote lucky punch. So I don't know, man. Everything's all over the place. Let me know what you think. I just thought it was interesting to see how some people are bashing one fight for completely different reasons. Like I said, my reason, I feel it's just because he hasn't earned it. But some people are just bashing the fight totally. And at the very least, it's a fight we haven't seen versus a fight we've seen 4 other times. Just food for thought. Let me know what you guys think. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.